Hi everyone, today I'm recording something which is all about meetings, and I know that everybody will feel one of these at some point in their lives because they're often known as the bane of our lives, and there's several reasons for this. Sometimes you feel like you shouldn't even need to be there, other times you feel like it's desperately on go slow and it seems to be taking hours, and probably a third complaint is even that there's no call to action at the end of it. So I'm a very strong believer that there are tips and tricks that you can use, and I take a leaf out of being a presenter and a trainer as my ideas. So I think the place to start really is rotate the leader who actually runs the meeting. And what this does is give lots of different people an opportunity to be able to get more creative, or enable the meeting to be run by 2 or 3 people at once, so that if they are to present, they're actually getting companionship in doing that, which also minimises their nerves. But you know, some people are remarkably creative and they love drawing things, and other people love giving handouts. But I do think there still needs to be a rule of thumb. No really dry reading from paperwork in front of you, because everybody can do that and that can tend to be very boring. But also, perhaps if you are going to give a handout, do so at the end so that it's an aid memoir or a few notes to remember everything, rather than it being a little bit like a long-winded agenda where everybody must go through bullet point by bullet point. That's a different type of meeting. Now, on the whole, I therefore open mine with an exercise or even a question, and sometimes it can be quite challenging. So an exercise can be, okay, everybody, let's all start with 2 things that happened in this last week that have gone really well. So the upbeat kind of feel good, let's find something to feel good, is quite a good way to start. You could also ask them a bit of a challenging question. What's the one thing that we'd most like to concentrate on for this week? What's the one thing that still needs doing within the business? And I've often started with what's going well, what's not going quite so well. So it depends on the length of the meeting, who's there, its primary purpose, and all of that also needs to be ticked as a box prior to you rocking up. Now, I think having it in different locations often helps. Lots of breaks, not necessarily, coffee breaks necessarily, but lots of little breakouts, so 2 people will work together and so forth, so that you are actually getting it very interactive. This is something everybody loves. They can't bear being talked at. But I do think there is no substitute for ending a meeting with, right, what's been agreed, who's doing what and by when. And I think that has to come in as a rule of thumb, because otherwise it's really difficult to track progress, and this is very much what you want to achieve. So that by the time everybody gets together again the following week or the following month, it's easy to say, okay, are we on track, off track? If not, why not? And that's really what you're getting people together to do. Of course, if it's a different type of meeting, ping me a quick question and I will gladly record something to help you. Take care, everyone. I hope it's been useful. Bye for now.